Know the back end, I'm back on the road. Know the protect, paid off her show. Dripping this rough, more this V long. Hoes by the pair, I'm never alone. Sleep on the lyric, come on, they go soft. 8 in a 2 and let it dissolve. Bomb in my dinner, young gon' wanna ball. Rock the whole concert and hot than a frog. My foreign's a toy, I'm still a kid. 10K this year for Coachella, it's lit. Rose got umbrellas to cover her wig. Open some money, let them in a trench. Lightning bolt diamonds, cause I'm a revenge. We straight like a lineman, I really got rich. Some more
Okay, so guys, like I already found slime. That slime was in this. See from the little thingy right there. And then, like, cause I wanted to see what was in it. It's one of them mesh balls where you do like this. But I wanted to see what was in it. So then I like made a hole in it when I made the ball.
Not cool. Freezing away fat cells with cool sculpting. Now that's cool. Cool sculpting safely freezes and removes fat cells with little or no downtime and no surgery. Results in patient experience may vary. Some common side effects include temporary numbness, discomfort, and swelling. Ask your doctor if cool sculpting is right for you and visit coolsculpting.com. Red Baron Pizza presents The Baroness.
I'm gonna try to open it or just take it out.
Rescue favorite toy from the garbage disposal. Hold up hair with a chip lid while doing dishes. Locked up, spilled milk with my sock, and I'm still wearing it. That's impressive.
I can't take it out, so I'm gonna just have to make the hole bigger than.
I did nail it, didn't I? The crust everyone loves. Red Baron, never fly solo.
Yeah, well, I'll just have to squeeze it out the best I can.
It's not sweet. It tastes like really.
So guys, look at this slime though.
Texture is incredible. I don't think there's another mayonnaise that compares to this. We've all come to appreciate the modern improvements in our routines. Also in foot care, absolutely. The Amopay Pedi Perfect removes hard skin more conveniently than a manual file. For smooth feeling feet effortlessly. Amopay. Studies show that omega-3s are great for your health.
You know,
Did you know that 98% of us don't get
I'm using salt, so it
That's
doesn't
why
work.
Mega Red Advanced
Salt isn't that
packs
strong.
more omega-3 power into just one small soft gel. It supports 4 vital areas of your body: your heart, your brain, your eyes, and your joints. Give your body the omega-3s it's missing. Mega Red Advanced
There we go.
One pill, more power.
Now, where's the hole at?
For your first box free.
You can control people through fear.
You tried to intimidate me. My sister said, hang on to these. And if anything ever happens to me, just make sure you
no
pick
ball.
Sabrina, I'm supposed to report my rape to my rapist. I was willing to do the unthinkable and resist.
Why?
In the early hours of June 10th, 1998, detectives from the Myrtle Beach Police Department called Brent Poole's family, who live in Winston-Salem. The phone rang, and my husband answered it, and I could hear my dad screaming in the background, and my husband said there's been an accident, Brent's been killed.
It's like made with that white glue or something.
So my dad, my mom, myself jumped in the car and headed towards Myrtle Beach. At the beach, police leave no stone unturned in their hunt for Brent Poole's killer. But they have little to go on.
At the scene, they found 2 spent cartridges, a live cartridge, ring, cigarettes, change. His wallet was missing.
Okay guys, so it's all over my hand because it's like really sticky.
And that the robber has escaped.
But the ER doctor who tried to save Brent's life
look at how much
doubts his death was the result of a robbery gone wrong.
Definitely in his mind it was an execution. But I
It's so
became
sticky.
flabbergasted. I've never heard a doctor actually say that. He pointed up underneath his chin. There's a bullet entry wound here, and you can feel the bullet lodged in the top of his skull. And then there's another contact wound on his left ear, so much muzzle blast. It was obviously the gun was pressed up against the person's head when both shots were fired.
If the murder wasn't a robbery gone wrong, then the killer must have had a deeper motive. But who would want Brent and Renee dead, and why?
Okay.
The Myrtle Beach police look for
So,
answers from Brent
yeah,
Poole's
most of it.
parents, who are on their way to the crime scene.
My parents, they said, you know, you might want to know that Renee was having an affair.
Renee's affair with another man had been prior to their reconciliation. Even more surprising details emerge.
The Poole family had a wealth of information about marital problems, and that Renee was working at a strip club.
So that was quite a shock to realize all these nights that you've been watching Katie, because she was either bored or said she wanted to spend some time with friends, she was dancing at a strip club.
So that changed a bit,
Okay.
at least the complexion of this entire investigation. There may be more to this
Let
with
it
the
sit
couple
for a
that's
minute.
here in Myrtle Beach for their anniversary.
Armed with this knowledge about Renee Poole's double life, the detectives go back to the room to continue the interview.
I went in
Man, I should have done it the
and
other.
questioned her to rehash.
So this is
That's
the
what she told
what
about
it is.
John Boyd Frazier.
John Boyd Frazier is a patron of the Silver Fox Club in Winston-Salem, where Renee dances. And her former lover.
It's still
Renee
sticky to
had
my
moved
hands,
out
y'all.
and moved in with
Look
this
at
guy.
it.
She openly told us that her husband knew about the affair and that she had moved back home and her husband had forgiven her for that.
This could be a jealous lover who is upset that his girlfriend has gone back with her husband. Came down to Myrtle Beach unbeknownst to her and killed her husband.
I asked her point blank, was it John Boyd Frazier that shot and killed her husband? But she didn't know because the person had on a mask. By this time, it's about 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, and we wanted her to get back to the hotel where her daughter was.
As Renee leaves to deal with the sad task of telling her daughter that her daddy isn't coming back, the Poole family arrives.
We put flowers at the spot where it happened, and then we asked if they could take us to see Brent. So when they took us to the hospital, Renee and her parents
So guys, this is the
went
ball.
also. We walked
It's
in there,
inside out.
and the only thing I could see were his feet.
What is inside out? So
I was like, okay, that's my brother's feet. But the rest of them, it wasn't Brent. Because they had shot him twice in the head. Renee and I walked outside of the hospital. She just sat on the curb. No emotions, no tears. She's just got to be in another world right now. I just sat beside her on the little step outside of the hospital. I just sat with her.
Clock ticking. The Myrtle Beach police are honing in on the whereabouts of John Boyd Frazier, Renee's former lover, who lives almost 4 hours away in Winston-Salem. They contact the local authorities, asking them for their assistance. Could John have even done the murder, given the distance and timing?
They were able to locate him at his residence at about 6 o'clock in the morning. The officer that actually responded to his house, once he makes contact with John Frazier at the door, he looks like he had just been woken up. Hair was messed up, half asleep.
You know, in terms of the time span, the way, you know, the time in which law enforcement responded to John Boyd Frazier's home.
and then the rest
there
of it
clearly
is
was a
in
window.
my house.
Not a huge window.
but a window sufficient for him to have committed a crime. They talked to him, asked him what he'd been doing the last few days. He said, I was home sick. I called in sick to work. They find out more about the times when Frazier and
Let me
Brent
try to
were
put it
both
back
there
in.
at the strip club. Not so much bad blood, but they were there together and kind of, you know, doing the guy thing to each other a little bit.
But being Renee's former lover doesn't mean John Boyd Frazier is a killer. The police remain open-minded and widen the scope of the investigation.
So I'm gonna try to put it back in there.
Men and more affairs makes the suspect pool grow. Was there one whose jealousy took him too far?
Renee's lifestyle was affairs on her husband every chance she got, men and women. She was prolific. You know, there were folks that she saw during the middle of the day, there were folks she saw at night, folks she saw at work.
Sex was a drug for her. And she abused it, you know, just like you can abuse anything, you know. She was definitely an addict.
People ask me, why are you defending Monster? I think I knew him better than anyone. He never really become friends with the devil.
This case changed my life.
He didn't back away from it.
A lot of men would agree he wasn't scared to help me.
Walmart Franks got their start in 1957, right here in the ballpark. They soon became a
Yeah,
summer
so
tradition.
guys, this is how much we have in there. We got like
With a taste of
most of it.
100% Angus beef. Ballpark Franks bring on summer.
It's the very first create your own lasagna at Olive Garden, starting at $12.99. With over 20
in there.
combinations of sauces and toppings, the best lasagna is the one you create. New Lasagna Mia for a limited time, only at Olive Garden.
I can't read a thing off of here. All right, have we decided?
We actually forgot our readers.
Here you go.
As your eyes get older, the adjustments you make can be frustrating. Ask your eye doctor about Daly's Total One multifocal contact lenses. They let you see clearly near and far with a contact lens that feels like nothing. Learn more and get a free 5-day trial at seenearandfar.com. What's the mascara that's causing a frenzy? Lash Paradise from L'Oreal. Eyelashes look amazing, fuller and longer. No wonder there's one sold every 5 seconds. See what your lashes are missing. Try Lash Paradise Mascara from L'Oreal Paris.
Get refresh on summer again. And again. And again. With any size Coke for just $1 at McDonald's. Here's to the most refreshing summer yet with any size soft drink at McDonald's for just $1. The moment you realize your half bath needs your full attention.
At Lowe's Mobile, you turn the bathroom you have into the one you've always wanted.
Lowe's 4th of July savings continue with up to 40% off select bath essentials.
It's strong and it's very deep.
You know, I love seeing it. Christy, Sarah, Kim, your husband's awaiting up front. I don't have a husband. Me neither.
Get FD Ultra Strong. Cost less than Glad Force Flex were sold head to head.
Welcome to our Lipton Tea Factory, where the sun soaks the leaves with 4,000 hours of sunshine before we pick them at the peak of freshness for a smooth, refreshing taste and aroma in every cup of Lipton.
Ashley Home Store's Stars and Stripes event is now extended, featuring Prime Deals. Prime Deals means you save big with prices starting at just $1.95. Quantities are limited, so hurry in for our lowest prices ever. It's Monday. Shop and save today at Ashley Home Store. This is home.
We women are redefining ourselves. Let's also rethink how we care for ourselves.
Let's reject ordinary soaps and wipes.
Let's replace them with something made just for us. Summer's Eve, pH balanced, gynecologist testing, and uniquely formulated for our intimate area. For a clean confidence that redefines fresh. Come on, reinvent your routine. Summer's Eve, redefine fresh. June 11, 1998. It's been only 2 days since Red Poole played with his daughter at Myrtle Beach and enjoyed precious hours with the wife he adored on the anniversary of their wedding day. The glue that held them together was their beautiful little girl, Katie.
She's still thought he was going out to get pizza. I can remember vividly her seeing a pair, of her daddy's shoes. And she goes, those are my daddy's shoes. I want him to put them on.
The Myrtle Beach police are doing their best to find justice for Brent Poole and suspect the key to his murder lies in Renee's double life.
They began running down leads on these other fellas, wondering if maybe they were involved in the murder. Was it this one? Was it that one? Was it this John Fraser guy? They're working all those leads kind of simultaneously.
Detectives King and Altman head to Winston-Salem to immerse themselves deeper in the suspect pool.
You have to go where the evidence points you to, and once you can start eliminating suspects, you start going from one to the next until you find the target that you're looking for.
Following the evidence leads the detectives to yet another scandalous revelation.
Investigation revealed that Renee had a real good friend, and her husband was a bartender at the Silver Fox. And she started having an affair with him behind her friend's back. Big red flag was the person had ended up making a sex tape with her and actually mailed the video to the Poole family.
Don't know why. Speculation would be that he wanted the parents to know what type of person Renee was.
He was very forthcoming in the fact that yes, he had been having an affair with her. He actually gave us a copy of the sex tape that he had made with her. It was like, look, I'm also involved with her at one point, but I broke it off.
Investigators asked the bartender where he was the night of June 9th.
He said that he was at home that night, talked to his roommate. That's where he was. Nothing else pointed us to this bartender being involved.
The bartender may be off the suspect list, but there are plenty more.
She was also having sexual relationships with other strippers. One of the girls also that she was having sex with was there at the strip club.
As the list of potential suspects snowballs, the case takes an unexpected turn on June 12th. Witnesses from the night in question on Myrtle Beach come forward.
Mark and Donna Hobbs from Goodview, Virginia, were down here. They were celebrating their anniversary. They had this odd incident where they had seen somebody blocks away from the murder scene at about that time, or just before. It was all dressed in all dark clothing.
Boy, look at me.
And he had a hoodie on. And was kind of lurching, being mischievous, ducking down. Once they made eye contact with him, he ducked and took off. And the wife was like, this guy is just too shady and suspicious. I don't feel comfortable. So they ended up going back inside the hotel.
And they got a pretty good look at him because he kind of stuck out.
It was a great lead for law enforcement. They've got somebody that's describing someone that very closely fits the description of John Fraser.
And that's all I'm going to do today. We're out of here. Bye.
Big forehead.
We living. Let's get it. The house, the bars, the life. The life.